We're here now with Tom Madrecki from UPS. He has a great title, Director of Urban Innovation and Mobility. Tom, welcome.
Thank you.
So we recently did a project with you on urban mobility and some of the challenges, and we've got a full day of urban mobility sessions and summits and everything. So what are a couple of the things that you're really focused on now for UPS?
And you mentioned the study, and just the study to me really summarizes and validates a lot of the things that I'm working on every day. Looking to partner with cities to increasingly collaborate with them on dealing with the same challenges, because you know what, like congestion, air quality concerns, sustainability issues, they don't benefit anyone. And so the same problems that a city is looking to address from the standpoint of increasing quality of life for their residents are the same concerns that UPS is looking to deal with from a how to move packages more efficiently or to deliver better value for our shareholders. And so there's a real opportunity then, because of those mutual interests, to actually work together to sit down. And we don't have the benefit in my position is I don't have anything to sell a city.
Right.
The only thing I want to encourage them is to work with us and to collaborate, to discuss, and to apply the innovative solutions that are out there from a technology perspective, but to deploy those correctly. And sometimes, in some cases, it's not always even the most innovative or groundbreaking technology. Sometimes it's just like, where do you locate freight loading zones?
Mm-hmm.
And is there a way to learn more about that, maybe through applied data science or doing something a little differently? But sometimes it's very basic.
But, you know, one of the things we found in our research is there's just not enough focus on using data and, you know, analytics. And one of the things that I think UPS can bring to the table is a long history of using data to optimize routes. But I think there's a lot of other data that's out there that's valuable. Are you having that conversation with cities to help them understand how to use data to improve this?
Definitely, and actually I spoke on the topic of sort of data sharing and applied data. And the reason I mention applied data is the conference I was speaking at, this was a Transportation Research Board, and they are asking very similar questions about is there opportunities to share data, to collaborate, and like, before we talk about sharing data, and I'm the biggest proponent of that, but before we do that, let's talk about how are we using the data. And in a private sector role, it's a problem, identify a problem, develop a solution, apply data to solve that problem. Cities have a lot of opportunities with the data that they have to solve problems, but first we have to identify what those are, to explain them clearly to everyone, get everybody on the same page, and then really apply that same sort of private sector approach within the context of cities or in governments, because there's a ton of data that's out there, and you can gather exponentially more. But unless you can process it, analyze it, and then actually use it, it's sort of like, what's the point? So really having this, like, you can do anything with data, but it's what you do with it.
And I think one of the surprises for me in working on this research is that very few developed a logistics or a goods delivery plan. They have bike plans, they have mass transit plans, but they really don't have any freight plan for the city. So are you seeing that change at all as you interact with different cities around the world?
I think that increasingly there's an awareness that transportation systems don't operate in terms of, there's the bike ped people over here, there's the shared mobility people over here, there's the Ubers over, like, it's all one ecosystem. And so the same, if you want to deal with congestion or you want to get people from point A to point B, you also have to think about, well, how did that person receive their paper towels that they ordered on Amazon? Or how did the restaurant get its fish delivery? And so, like, all of that functions as a cohesive whole. It's not just these like disparate streams that operate in silos. So one of the things that I encourage cities always is to increasingly have that thought process in mind, because by thinking in that sort of systems way, rather in a siloed way, you don't make the mistake of maybe perhaps trying to do something that's well-intentioned to encourage greater shared mobility or to discourage personal vehicle use by installing a bike lane, but you install that bike lane in a way that prohibits access to the retail storefronts that are right. You don't want to having like one foot forward and then another step back.
And then bicycler is mad because the
There's
UPS
a-
truck is sitting there. But well, anyway, we're running out of time. But I've been here with Tom Madrecki with UPS, and we are ready for a full day tomorrow of digging into this even more.
Definitely, we're looking forward to it.
Thank you so
Thanks.
much, Tom.